Okay, now what you're going to see here is you're going to see them opening up the debate for questions, right? And watch how the person in the audience points out the atheist error, how the atheist says there's no such thing as truth, and the audience member says, then why should we believe that atheism is true? Watch.
Dr. Rosenberg, I wonder if you might help me to understand how your view is not incoherent. Do you really claim in your book that sentences have no meaning or truth value? Even the sentences in your own book? How is that not incoherent and self-refuting? At least the sentences you've made tonight, surely you think are true. But if even you don't think that your position is true, why should we?
The audience is even laughing. Now, this guy here is absolutely insane. He's got his book there, and he starts reading through the book. You got to go ahead and click right below the video that you're watching now and go to shotcanal.net, go to our videos area to watch the whole debate. It's 2 hours and 47 minutes long. This guy actually says that there's no such thing as truth, but then he's trying to say that atheism is true. It's just madness. Atheism is just madness. Now, they had a vote at the end of the debate, and the atheists got decimated in debate. Let's go to that part. Now what happens here is the atheist gets mad because people are pointing out in the audience, they're pointing out that his atheism is just madness. They're saying that it's contradicting itself. He's saying that it's true, but then he contradicts himself. And right here, the atheist says, he goes, I ain't so stupid that I would do that. And watch, you could tell he's very nervous because he got embarrassed in front of this huge audience. Watch this.
Statements. They aren't about anything. That goes for every sentence in this book. It's not about anything. Why are we bothering to read it? It's not as if I haven't figured out that this is an issue that is raised by science. And,
he's crazy.
And in this chapter. And now I'll read you the last paragraph.
He's absolutely crazy. Watch how he reads the last paragraph here, and he's very upset because the audience is just basically saying that his atheism is just irrational.
Look, if I am going to get scientism into your skull, I have to use the only tools we've got for moving information from one head to another. Noises, ink marks, pixels. Treat the illusions that go with them like the optical illusions of the previous chapter, a chapter in which I said, don't trust consciousness because it's mainly mistaken.
Now, do you hear the madness? He said, don't trust consciousness because it's merely mistaken. And in the debate, he actually said that you can't think of something. Now, that's just stupid. And Dr. Craig won this debate in a landslide. Dr. Craig pointed out, well, I am thinking about this debate. Of course I can choose to think of things. So this atheist was just insane. I think his atheism made him that way. Click right below this video, go to shotcanal.net, go to our videos area to see the entire thing. But let's look at the vote count. All right, so here's like his his pathetic closing statement, and then they have the vote count, and this guy lost in a landslide. Watch.
In spite of the fact that neuroscience shows that intentionality is just an overlay, like so much of the rest of our common sense views about reality.
He's very angry,
including the belief
debate.
that the Earth
Look
is
at him.
standing
He's
still
going to throw the
because
book
things
down.
just
He
fall
was,
directly.
You got
to
to see
the
this
ground.
debate. He was crazy. Now watch. They're going to tally up the vote
Very
count.
good. Well, let me go ahead and read these tallies and then just close us out. It's not a scientific result here, but we've got three interesting results nonetheless from a cross-section of audiences, our formal judge team, our Purdue audience, and across the web, nationally and internationally. So for the formal judging, in a 4-2 decision, our judging panel has identified Dr. Craig as the winner of this evening's debate.
Now watch. They're going to go through a couple of different other polls here, and Craig wins those
For
two.
the local result from Purdue, we have no vote at all, 112. And by far, most people did not vote. Half didn't vote, it appears. Didn't even write cards. Sheesh. Dr. Rosenberg has 303, and Dr. Craig 1,390.
1,390 to 303 on the atheist side. Atheists
Online
got decimated.
vote, it appears that Craig has 734 and Dr. Rosenberg 59. So, for whatever it's worth.
So, you have got to see this debate. I would say it was one of the best debates I've ever seen as far as the arguments on the side of Christianity were epic. And anyone, I don't care if you're an atheist, agnostic, Buddhist, whatever, when you watch this debate, if you're honest with yourself and you get out a sheet of paper and take notes and write down all the proof and evidence that the Christian provides, and then write down all the wacky, zany, crazy, nut job things that the atheist says, you'll realize that atheism is madness. And it is Christianity that is the rational, reasonable, true position that has proof and evidence. Go to shotgunnow.net and go to our videos area to see the entire epic 2 hour and 47 and 22 seconds debate.